just for back right now back to a new Clubhouse video. And if y'all didn't watch one, go and check it out. And we are back with a new reviewing of my favorite Loud House episodes. And this is another one from the early seasons that I enjoy. And probably another one of my favorite Lana episodes. And yeah, it starts with Lana and Hops at this Tall Timbers pond and saying her fish friends and yeah, saying how many eggs that they're having and just putting population 101 or 102. And then this guy in a bulldozer comes and saying that he's got orders to cover this pond because they're going to be building a mustard warehouse. And then he's saying of how if they have a problem, they can call a lawyer. Talking about the fish. Yeah, which get used to that. Get used to that in this episode on that whole fish calling a lawyer. Get used to that because that's not the last time. And then he's like, nobody cares about some fish. And just saying that there's plenty of fish in the sea, trying to make a pun there. And then saying that his shoes are untied while they undo the screws. And yeah, of course, he's not able to do it today. So they at least get a little time. And then, of course, Lana comes in into the house all muddy. And then saying of how even Lynn Sr. is like, did they try calling a lawyer? And then Lana keeps trying to say that they're fish. Like, yeah, first that construction worker saying that they can, if they have a problem, they can call a lawyer. And then Lynn Sr. is like, did they try calling a lawyer? Like, what is it with them trying to get fishes to call lawyers? And then Rita and Lynn actually say of how they used to do lots of this type of stuff back in their day. You know, all these petition signings type of stuff. And then we hear the wah 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 wah. You know, kind of like on the Peanuts. Basically a Peanuts reference. You know, how the adults would normally do the wah 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 wah. You know, we hear that, which is pretty funny. And yeah, Lenny gets scared, thinking that Lana's a monster, and even slams into the doors, even going down the stairs, all terrified. And that gives Lana an idea, and she grabs all these different things, and even forming these animals to help, and forms this monster, this swamp monster, and makes the guy back up into a hole, and yeah, managing to save the the fish. And then, yeah, the swamp monster sightings have started on the news and saying that they're going to be relocating the mustard warehouse to another location. And of course, Lana obviously didn't do the petitions. And of course, yeah, Rita and Len was thinking that she did the petitions, but no, she took a shortcut basically. And then, yes, she goes to Tall Timbers Pond or Park again and sees that there are people there now that the swamp monster is famous. And of course, Flip there as well. And they're saying that they ain't leaving until the swamp monster decides to pack up and leave, which of course gives her another idea. And then we see Lenny and one of her friends having a picnic and see the swamp monster and yeah, start slamming into the trees again. And yeah, telling her fish friends that they're able to rest in peace again. And then get the news that sort or the creek that was going to, that they were at before or that got relocated was actually going to be the new place for the mustard warehouse. But now they're going back to Tall Timbers Pond to do the mustard warehouse again. So yeah, of course he's like she should have just listened to mom and dad and did it the way that she said. Which yeah, they still got a little time of what it seems. And then they go to Mr. Grouse to try to get a signature, and he's like, "Did they try calling a lawyer?" Like again, that's the third time that they mentioned did the fish call a lawyer? But he's like, Mustard gives me the toots, makes him fart, so he'll sign. And gets signatures for everybody else as well, and still comes off short, which then she confesses that she took the easy way around and not did the signatures, and now they're going to lose their home. But Lisa actually says that they are actually endangered species, and nobody can touch their habitat. So that means, yeah, her fish friends are okay because nobody can touch their land to build like a mustard warehouse and stuff. Which then she starts doing the wah 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 wah, but then it's just Luna doing this trumpet, and she's like, "I'm trying to speak here." And then yeah, showing that they cannot be, they cannot be messed with, and yeah, we see Lenny and her friend again doing a picnic and getting scared once again. But yeah, a really good episode I enjoy.